In this video, you'll discover how you can schedule your tasks easier and more effectively than ever before, and get your work done on time. And why time blocking is the best way to maximize your productivity. Here are 2 facts about to-do lists. 1. Based on research, on average, 41% of to-do items are never done. And 2. The thoughts about the incomplete tasks on your to-do list will keep popping into your mind and will overwhelm you while you are doing other things. This is known as the Zeigarnik effect. Taken together, these 2 facts don't paint a pretty picture. On one hand, your to-do list keeps getting longer, and on the other hand, long to-do lists make you stressed and derail your productivity. That's why the highest performing people in the world use time blocking. With time blocking, you will gain significant order in your workday and enjoy a refreshing feeling of confidence and achievement. You'll feel more freedom and more free time in your life, because you're going to be more focused and clearer in managing the time you have. So, what is time blocking? Essentially, it's organizing your day in a series of time slots. In other words, it's about scheduling your tasks so each task has a clear plan of action. For most high-performing knowledge workers, scheduling tasks is by far the most powerful productivity hack, because it's the key to having control over your time. If something truly matters to you, put it on your calendar. You'll be amazed at how much the likelihood of getting it done increases. The most prolific, productive, and successful people don't depend on to-do lists. They depend on their calendar. Now, SkedPal is not just about time blocking. It's about making time blocking work for you. That is an important distinction. There are already many ways to schedule your to-dos on the calendar, but the process of keeping your calendar up to date is tedious and clumsy. You know, life doesn't always go as planned, and with a full calendar, you might end up having to endlessly jigsaw calendars. This can be overwhelming and emotionally exhaustive. Now, you are just about to be amazed by how SkedPal can help you, especially if the following 2 traits describe you. 1. You thrive on schedules and action plans, but it just takes too much time and effort to manage your calendar. And 2. You like using technology to automate and streamline your workflow. If this is you, we can offer you the world's first intelligent scheduling engine to take a huge burden off your shoulders. SkedPal will do most of the hard work in planning your days for you. Let's see some of the highlights of SkedPal. With SkedPal, you finally get a single app to include both your to-do list and the calendar. You can use it to create your projects and tasks and then set your intended timeframes to complete them. Like, I want to finish this project by the end of the month. Or, I need to prepare my presentation sometime before the end of the day. Then SkedPal works hard to find the best available times for your tasks and projects and prepares a complete schedule of all your tasks in seconds. You probably wonder how SkedPal decides to schedule each task. SkedPal uses artificial intelligence to combine all your inputs, like the time frame you'd like to complete the task, your preferred times to work during the day, the task duration, your availability based on your calendar, and many more factors. And if you want to tweak a few tasks around manually, you certainly can. Simply move them around and SkedPal quickly readjusts the rest of your schedule. SkedPal ensures that your tasks are scheduled around your fixed appointments and meetings. It also considers the duration of each task. SkedPal fully integrates and syncs instantly with the major calendar apps, including Google, Office 365, and iCloud calendars. It even supports having multiple calendar accounts synced at the same time. With SkedPal, you can define your preferred times to schedule various types of work. For example, roughly when you get started to work in the morning. Or what times of the day you prefer to schedule your creative work. Or when is a good time to schedule admin work. These are called time maps. They help you theme your days and budget time for various categories of work. Now, SkedPal doesn't just give you these options. One of the best benefits of SkedPal is that it makes your plans realistic. It warns you if you try to bite more than can chew. In other words, SkedPal is aware of all your time commitments and availability on your calendar and all the due dates you have on your projects. So when you ask SkedPal to update your schedule, it tells you right off the bat if a task or project is unlikely to get done within your intended time frame. For example, let's say you want to review a report, which takes about 2 hours, and you're thinking of doing it next week. When you ask SkedPal to update your schedule, you'll see immediately that you're trying to take on too much work for the next week. SkedPal helps you with prioritization as well. Based on how you organize the areas and projects and how you set your intended priorities, It's very selective about which tasks or projects win your time. And if you'd like to schedule repeating sessions for your goals and habits like health and fitness or learning new skills, SkedPal makes that a lot easier for you. With such a busy life and so many unavoidable interruptions, it's easy to fall off the wagon when you plan a regular practice. But SkedPal helps you to quickly readjust your plans so you can maintain your desired session times. SkedPal doesn't just give you these options, it also fully integrates with Asana, a popular collaboration platform. This will enable you to use SkedPal in teams and share tasks and projects with other team members. And this is just scratching the surface of the SkedPal integrations. SkedPal works with Zapier, and this gives you the ability to connect almost any of your popular apps like Gmail, Slack, Trello, or Evernote. Simply design your workflow and connect your favorite apps to SkedPal to schedule all your incoming time demands. Want to schedule an important email you just received? No problem. With Zapier automation, every time you star or label an email in Gmail, Zapier will create a new task in SkedPal. Simply label or star any Gmail message that requires action, and they will automatically appear in SkedPal as tasks where they will be scheduled. With SkedPal, you improve your focus by not having to constantly review your endless to-do list and all the overwhelming thoughts that go with it. Your agenda for the day is outlined, and you know these are the most important tasks for you to win the day. A glance at your calendar heat map can tell you how tight your schedule is on different days. It all comes down to this. Your time is simply the most valuable asset you own, and SkedPal is the best and most powerful way to turn your intentions and goals to an effective and realistic plan of action. Life is too short to be little. Make the decision right now to commit yourself to change. You have had enough of procrastination, distractions, and getting stressed over deadlines. Let effective time blocking help you work smarter and get more of what matters. Get started with SkedPal's free 14-day trial now.